Okay, so you're 6'3", you have a penis and testicles, but you're not a man.
No.
You don't think that the majority of your characteristics, being 6'3", having a deeper voice than the average person.
Would I say to my doctor that I'm male? Yes.
Okay. Would you tell somebody that you're dating that you're male?
Probably.
Probably yes. If you're trying to ask somebody for directions to the bathroom and the men and women's bathroom are separate, would you probably tell them that you're male? Would you make that distinction?
Probably yes.
Okay.
Where are they learning this garbage?
If you know anything about basic human biology, at conception, originally, everyone starts out as female, and then you don't
start developing until like 6 weeks, and basically you're just like a blank slate, but the genetics are female.
So based off of legislation, Trump has now declared that every single person in the United States is female because at conception.
Yeah.
Can you go into that a little bit more? I literally have never heard that before. So at conception, we're all female based on...
Yeah, basically, like, nothing started developing yet, and that doesn't come until a later point of development when everything starts differentiating.
Okay.
The sex hormones are, like, in such a way, it's kind of the same reason why men still have nipples.
Yeah.
And it doesn't start differentiating until so far in, and then everything kind of breaks off. But at conception, we're all basically female.
So at conception, when the sperm and the egg meet, are you saying like the chromosomes aren't there for female, they aren't there for male?
The chromosomes are there. They just haven't started like coding for everything yet. So it just takes a while to split off into male or female.
Well, at conception, if the chromosomes are male, then wouldn't we be male? Like if there's an XY chromosome at conception, then that would be a boy.
I'm not a biologist, and what I can say is encourage people to go read actual scientific documentation and go educate themselves.
Yeah.
I am a biology major, and I can say that biology does not make sense, and you really just have to read about it and make sense of it yourself, because if someone trying to explain it is not the greatest thing, unless it's someone who like knows it in and out.
Right. I also graduated with a biology degree like a million years ago at this point. And I will say that at conception, we are either male or female because at conception, we're a person and we are either male or female because the sperm and the egg meet and there's either an X chromosome or a Y chromosome that's given by the father. And so that's either XX or XY. We are not all female at conception. We're either male or female from the beginning of conception, from when we were first made.
Again, I'm not an educated official on any of these subjects, so I'm not going to speak or misspeak on anything to then have it be construed by people on the internet. So I'm just gonna say, you know, read up and educate on issues and trust.
That's really the only thing we can do at this point.
Yeah, when I hear idiots start talking like this, if you didn't know that if you were born as a female, people actually start developing, when they start talking like that, you know they're about to say something stupid, which evidently so was shown in this video.
It weighs me down, presses hard between my shoulder blades, heavy on my back, I'm losing faith.
That's called high blood pressure from eating too much fatty food. You should get away from it and stop coloring your hair blue. You'll feel better after.
What continent is Saudi Arabia in?
Wait, what continent is it in?
Yeah.
What are continents again?
How long is a quarter of an hour?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Right? Is it 20 minutes? 20 minutes? Okay, so if I say I'll meet you 5:15, what time would that be?
5:20.
5:20? Okay, I was just making sure. What?
They don't know what continents are. They don't know what a man and a woman is. But I'll tell you this, they're going to talk about world relations. They're going to talk about countries that social media keeps telling them to talk about. And they're going to be the experts in that department, apparently. But yeah, they don't know what a continent is. Before we get back into the video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified when one of my videos come out. And let us get back into the video.
Guys, here's my final update on my 10-year-old son choosing to be a drag queen for career day at school. Obviously I was a nervous wreck. I'm very protective of my kids and I wanted him to have the best possible experience, which I know you can't put your kids in a bubble as much as we wish to and protect them for everything. So we did have a talk going into today, which Liam is like very level-headed. And I always tell my kids that you cannot control somebody else's opinions of you, what they say to you, or how they try to make you feel. What you can control is your reaction to that and the power that you give those people through your reaction. Sorry, I bit my lip. So he knows that, and going in today, he knew that what other people had to say is not an actual reflection of him, it's a reflection of them. So he was already in a great headspace and very positive. He said that his teachers all loved it. There were some issues when he first went in today, and over half his class ended up getting recess taken away from them because of their behavior. So he was backed up, and he felt great about that. One kid did cause a stink and refused to sit by Liam and demanded to be moved. So Liam said they got their table changed, which is okay. And then when that happened, the other kid that had to sit by Liam decided to get up and move themselves, which Liam said they were then told to go back and sit down. And then they were kind of nasty to him about having to sit by him and told him that it was his fault. But Liam said it didn't really bother him, and that he got a lot of compliments from his favorite teacher, who is a big fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. So all in all, it was a very good, positive experience. I can't tell you how happy my heart was seeing him come around the corner and he was still in his outfit. So I knew it was a good day for him. And thank you so much to everybody that has been so supportive. Honestly, this has been crazy. Sometimes I forget that other people can see what I post on social media, and I use it like my little diary and just speaking out into the void. So I'm really happy that this reached all the right people, and thanks for joining us on this journey. This is just the beginning for him.
At this point, these have to be parodies. All of these videos we're seeing, they have to be a joke. And maybe in a few days or in a few years, all of these people will come out and say, surprise, we were just joking with you guys. We just wanted to see how you guys would react to our madness. I'm beginning to believe that more than likely should be the case with these types of things, because there's no way they're real people. These are real life situations, and they genuinely believe this nonsense.
In the hallways, and you've seen me in different manifestations, but this is actually pretty important to me, because I have decided to announce to everybody that I am Deborah, and I would like to be referred to as Deborah, and my pronouns are she and her. And yes, I am declaring myself or identifying as transgender woman, and it is a major event, and so anyway, I really do appreciate all of the smiling faces that I see here, and I want to repeat again that you've already seen me misname, and I do misgender myself sometimes, and I'm just new at this, so I understand where you're coming from.
And of course, you are in a school, and then we wonder why your kids go to school, they come out with blue hair, and then believing that apparently you can change your gender. This probably is the reason why.
You agree with me that men can't get pregnant?
Cisgendered white men cannot get pregnant.
Okay, so I'm really glad that we agree that men cannot get pregnant.
Cisgendered men, you dumb bitch!
Men cannot get pregnant. I'm glad you agree with me. But here's the deal. When you're talking about a moral argument, your gender does not change the validity of your argument. I can speak up against a moral wrong. And that's what abortion is. It doesn't matter your gender. Even if you're a woman who can't get pregnant, who maybe you biologically can't get pregnant. If I'm a woman who's infertile, that doesn't mean I can't speak out against abortion. Because abortion is a moral wrong, and every human is called to speak out against human rights wrongs. And abortion is a wrong because it takes the right to life away from the weakest and smallest member of our species.
Cisgendered white men specifically, because for some reason the color of their skin makes them not be able to get pregnant. I don't know where she got this from, but you know, college keeps telling them all of this nonsense, and they come up with this nonsense, and then they begin to regurgitate it and say it to everybody else, thinking that we're going to believe in their stupidity.
Hey everybody, Hazel here. I hope you know that you are amazing, also amazing. Visibility, being proud and visible as a trans woman in Kansas. I wear this necklace on a regular basis, but I've worn it every single day since the law was passed in Kansas. And someone actually asked about it over the weekend. It was someone not from Kansas City and someone probably doesn't communicate with the trans community often based on our conversation. Also, I redid the pink in my hair. Whenever I do that, I always wear white and blue scrunchies for the trans flag. Have this. Visibility is super important for me because the visibility is like showing the love for who I am and showing others around me, the trans and gender diverse people around me, that you are not alone. Wherever you are, if you see me, you are not alone. Wherever you are, you're not alone. I am here with you, whether in spirit, within love, all of it, because I love who you are. Finally, I don't know what the intent of the law was, but I know the impact on me is raising the visibility. I am more proud, more happy, more love, more joy, just spreading it even further than possible because we need it now. So that's one of the impacts of the law. So visibility, I love it. I love you. I love that you are here. I love my trans and gender diverse siblings. I see you out there. Thank you for being here. Everyone, thank you for being you. Click follow if you're new and you like this message. Have a phenomenal day.
So you're a dude wearing a costume. We get it. You have a fetish.
This is a message for the T-boy. So if you're not a T-boy, you can keep on scrolling. It's okay. I started estrogen nearly 4 months ago. And before that, I was bisexual. Then, I lost my attraction for men. I became a lesbian. And then you T-boys came along. Stop it. I was very happy as a lesbian. So I need you to just stop whatever you're doing, because you're making me go more than I want to. Okay, so stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Right here, the standard legal minimum age for marriage is 13 for girls, 15 for boys. Worldwide, 14 and 16. And so he used the comparison that a lot of people are going to make. This is the NewsHour narrative. They're going to compare the marriage of Aisha and say that it's backwards, which is like, it's cognitive dissonance. Like, people know the comparison doesn't make any sense. The difference is getting married and comparing it to pedophile blackmail is not the same. Marriage is consensual. Marriage is with the permission of the parents. Marriage is healthy and it's supposed to be allowed and it's supposed to protect. Pedophile blackmail on an island is abuse, is demonic, and it's grape. Making that comparison, it doesn't make any sense. The marriage is not allowed if the parties are not consenting and if the parents don't allow it. If everybody is not on the same page. Do you think people were consenting for so much of the victims of Epstein? No. He literally ignored the first sentence here, where it says the standard legal minimum age is 13 for girls, 15 for boys. It's pretty much consistent with the entire world. Second, Catholic Church marriage age. Historically, the Roman Catholic Church set the minimum age for marriage at 12 for females and 14 for males. Historical context, Pope Alexander III established that mutual consent rather than parental approval made a marriage valid. Okay, so they didn't even need parental consent. The minimum age for consent was 12 for girls, 14 for boys.
Yep, this is how stupid and degenerate this Sneeko individual is. Marriage is consensual. So if we were to use that logic, as long as you're married, then it's consensual. So a 3-year-old can be married, and according to him, it's fine because the parents, they allowed it to happen. So therefore it'd be consensual because his pedophilic prophet decided to engage in that type of disgusting behavior. So he justifies it by bringing up stats of the average age of first marriage or whatever it was that he looked up. And still that doesn't even help him because they're still older than what his prophet did. Sneeko is a complete dumbass who doesn't know what he's talking about.
I really think it's funny when people regret who they voted for. I think it's fucking hilarious because it's almost like we fucking told you guys. It's almost like we fucking told you guys. Nothing's gotten cheaper. Nothing's going to get cheaper. Nothing's gotten better. Nothing's going to get better. The only thing that fuckface being in the office has done has made extremely racist and hateful and disgusting ass people very fucking bold. And I just think it's hilarious when y'all fuck around and find out. When y'all sit here and y'all spread nothing but fucking hate and racism and bullshit, and you get put in your place, and then suddenly you want to play the fucking victim. That's hilarious to me. When y'all want to, when, you know, y'all's food stamps are getting cut off and shit, and y'all are sitting here, well, I didn't vote for this. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. We told you shit like this was gonna happen, and you didn't want to fucking listen. So, have fun. Hope voting for somebody on the fucking Epstein list was worth it.
Yeah, I can guarantee you nobody's listening to the rainbow-colored hair gremlin look-alike with the bull nose ring piercing. We don't care about your opinion. Keep talking in your cars, keep crying in your cars, and keep showing us all that you're more than likely on a lot of prescriptions.
Serious question, why is everything not fucking burning? I'm being so serious. Like, look at what the fuck is happening right now. How many more countries are we going to get into conflict with? Did you see the videos of the soldiers literally sleeping on the floor in the airports? Meanwhile, at home, they've used all of our tax dollars to fund an army, quote unquote, of incels who are literally... But the fact that this man is a... Like, the DOJ just released those FBI files that have been out there where a girl reported about what he did to her when she was between the ages of 13 and 15. This has been known, and the FBI said she was a credible witness, and she only stopped cooperating because she was fucking threatened. And she said herself, if you're not going to do anything, why would I continue to cooperate? Because my fucking God, I am so fucking sick of living in a country that's like, protect the women, protect the children, but never fucking believe them. Never fucking believe them. I watched this video of this woman, and she put it so eloquently that as little girls, as women, we are taught to not walk to your car alone at night, carry mace, carry pepper spray, always be on the defense because of what? Because of fucking men, and they're never fucking held accountable. Never fucking held accountable. These men did horrible things to children. Things that broke people's fucking brains, and nothing is happening. There's no fucking accountability. And this man is now dragging us into all of these foreign conflicts while this country is going up in flames, and not in the way that I was talking about. There are no fucking jobs. Gas prices are through the roof. People can't afford their fucking groceries. There's no goddamn health care. You have people hiding in this country like they're fucking Anne Frank. There are over 1,300 people missing from Alligator Alcatraz, and all the while this man children and has not been held accountable for it, and people are not angry enough, and that's all I gotta say. I hope this fucking shit burns.
We don't care about your opinion.
Air Force, fucking Supreme Court Justice, lawyer, do something, ho.
379.
I don't give a fuck.
I see.
Yeah, make me famous, bitch. I need all the fucking PR. Do it. Fucking sick of white people acting like you run shit. You don't run shit. Fuck you.
So they want to stop racism by being racist towards white people. Right.
Bye, honey. Bye. I'm gonna bye. No, you're not.
No, you need to stop harassing. I'm at a doctor's appointment. I don't need your harassment. You need to go away. You need to go away. You need to not block my door.
I just want you to think about what you're wearing.
Go away. Get off my back. Leave me alone, freak. Stop. Stop. I'm at a doctor's office. Stop. No, you don't know. You don't know. You need to stop harassing me. Now you're harassing my mom. You need to stop. I'm sorry. Please stop. That's all right. I'm very sorry about that. My apologies. You need to stop. I'm at a doctor's appointment. You need to just stop. You need to stop. You need to go. Honey, you need to go. You need to go. Yes, you need to go. You need to go. You're harassing me right now. You're coming back at me. You need to go. No, I'm not going outside because you don't have the time. I want to wait for my appointment. I know. We're going to be right here. No, I don't need a 2-minute discussion with you. It is my right to wear what I want. It is my First Amendment.
Listen, let me just call Bethlehem Police and have them come.
Okay. You need to stop. You need to stop. No, you need to stop. You're harassing me.
You can see the crazy eyes. It's all shown here.
We all need money these days, so why not open up your home?
Wait, what do you do that?
Would I do that?
Yeah.
I live in a little one-bedroom condo up here, so again, fuck Trump.
Do you think we should like get more citizens from this country that have more money or at least are more set to open their homes up to these illegals?
Well, yeah, I mean, we have a housing crisis not just for Latinos, but for everybody. We all need money these days, so why not open up your home?
Wait, what do you do that?
Would I do that?
Yeah.
I live in a little one-bedroom condo up here, so I don't really have the room for that.
not even like on the, cause I'm Mexican, right? And the Mexicans that I grew up with, they'll sleep on the floor. Would you do that?
I'd probably let somebody sleep on the floor if they needed to, yes.
Okay, cause I have a few family members and they might, not saying they will, they might need a place to stay. Would you be willing to house one of them on the floor?
I might be, depending on who they are and their age and all of that. You know, I'm an older woman. I wouldn't probably want some young guy hanging out at my house.
So like an older guy? Or, no, did you say you want a younger guy or an older guy?
No, I said it would just kind of depend on who the person is. Who are you with?
We're with BBC.
Oh, really?
BBC News.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're full of crap.
Why not open up your home? As long as it's not my home, but we should open homes up to illegal immigrants, but not my one, your home.
And you've talked about giving people back their hotels. I want to know why that is more important than the rights of the people living in them, who, by the way, are having like a terrible time. They're not living in the Ritz. I support them as a charity worker. They've got lice, they've got bed bugs, they're not getting any money, they're not getting any food. Why does that matter more than someone who fancies a trip to a hotel? And what are you all doing to actually make sure that those people are safe in a UK that is full of far-right violence directed against those people? I also really want to know how any of you can sleep at night knowing that you are enabling a genocide where 100,000 people have died.
Question at a time. I did not expect that physiognomy at all.
There you go. There you go. Very nice. Yeah. Very good. Just enjoy. And more. Enjoy the energy in the body.
Yep, that's enough internet for today.